What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, aka Benny P, with a Minecraft Dungeons video today. And today we are going to be talking about beginners, tips, and tricks for you guys when you start out Minecraft Dungeons. So if you haven't played Minecraft Dungeons before and you're thinking about picking it up, let's talk about some of the beginning tips and tricks. So first off, I want to talk about the bar down below. So of course, if you press your up arrow, it will show you all your inventory. And right now, all we have is a sword because we're on the beginning level. So let me progress a little further, and then I'll be able to show you guys the next thing that you should be looking at. And of course, before we move forward, there is the big heart in the middle, and it will show how much health you have. If you take hits, like I am here, you can see that health bar is going down. But you also have a left back button. I'm not sure what that is on PC, but whatever button that's mapped to, that will allow you to heal yourself with a potion. So I just picked up a arrow. So if you hold the right back trigger on your controller, again, not sure what that's mapped to on any other platform, but if you hold right trigger, you will shoot an arrow. And then you can see in the bottom right corner where it says 38 arrows RT, and that tells you how to shoot your bow and how many arrows you have. So right now we only have a temporary amount of arrows. There are some artifacts that allow you to get more arrows, and then you can kill enemies to get arrows and also open up supply boxes, and those will give you arrows as well. So that's how you get arrows in the game. If you notice you're running out of arrows a lot, there is also infinity for bows that you can use on your bows to make sure that you get your arrows back. So right now, so this would be a good time, I think, to talk. First, let's open up this resupply, and you'll see that we should get some arrows out of here and some bread. Bread, what it does is it heals you, and there's different types of food in the game. There's bread, there's, I think, cooked meat maybe, apples, and I think apples are maybe the best, but you can see it's pushing up my health bar, and now I'm at 100%. Alright, so let's talk about the inventory a little bit now. So, if you look at your bow here, and you see down the bottom you see enchantments, we press Y. Okay, this will open up your enchantments for this item. So this item has 3 enchantments you can do with it. And also our sword has 3 enchantments. So, beginning of the game, I wouldn't suggest putting enchantments on these items just yet, because you're going to get better items, better drops throughout the time. But if you do enchant these, it's fine too, because you can always break down this item and get back your level that you have to use to enchant. So if you look up in the top left, there is a green, like, emerald sign up there. That means we have 15 emeralds, and there's like this little triangle with a swirly in it. That's how many level points you have. So in order to do enchantments, you need those level points to be able to enchant this. So right now we're not even level 1, so we don't have any level points to enchant this bow with, but when we do, we can pick one of these enchantments, and these are all randomly rolled. There's a bunch of different enchantments. Let's see, right here we have accelerate, increased attack speed for each consecutive shot, release 1 second after the shot, power boost arrow damage, and then rapid fire increases your attack speed. So you can pick one of those enchantments and you can put it on your bow. Once you get to level 1, we are not to level 1 yet. So yeah, basically you just continue and kill the ads and kill everything in the beginning and get through this first level, and then we'll talk about what to do after you finish the first level. So let me finish this, and then I'll jump back to you guys and let you know exactly what to do next. Alright, we just got our first enchantment point, so it will tell you, hey, now you can enchant one of your items. Echo. Some of your attacks can be followed up by another attack in rapid succession. Let's go ahead and do that one. So now we have an enchantment on the sword, and what's going to happen is sometimes you'll notice that I'll attack twice really quickly. Also, I got my first my first artifact. So I went ahead and put that in my hotbar so I can show you guys what artifacts do. So artifacts just give you different abilities, and right now our artifact is mapped to X. So when we shoot an arrow, you'll see that a big explosion happens. And that's what the rocket artifact does. So there's many different types of artifacts in the game. I would say definitely take the time to read what the artifacts do and then use those artifacts. So that is going to be very important for you. Let's see. Always look around for things like this over here, but don't do what I did and fall off the side. If you fall off the side, you won't die, but you will take damage. So be careful with that. But if you can roll correctly here, then you'll see a bunch of different chests and things that you'll be able to pick up, and that is always important. Okay, how this TNT thing works here. Basically, when you grab a TNT, you can throw it down on the ground and kill your enemies with it. What I would say is aim it like a wall or something like I did there. It's a lot easier to aim because it's hard to know how far that TNT is going to get thrown. And it's going to throw really far. So just kind of aim at something and kind of try to bounce it off of that. That way you can kill as many ads as you like. So let's go ahead and use our artifact here. Oh, we're at the end of this level. So let's talk about what to do after you finish the first level. Alright, let's see what we got here. Anything cool? Fishing rod. Okay, let's get our inventory. That's another artifact. This artifact pulls mobs close to you and then briefly stuns them after they pull close to you. So we'll drop that in our bar since we don't have any other any other artifacts. We don't have any armor right now, and we have a bow and a sword. So go ahead and complete the next mission, and then we'll talk about what's next. Alright, we found a couple new items. I don't care about switching to this, but I will go ahead and put on some armor. And this armor can be enchanted as well, but we don't have any points to enchant it with, so we'll continue this level. So another tip that I'll give you guys that I actually just realized myself is if you kill animals, they have a chance to drop food for you. So let's say you're getting low in health and you don't have any way to regenerate your health without using a potion. So if you kill animals, they also have a chance to drop regeneration and other items apparently. So we just killed that cow and we got some more arrows and some new armor. So it might be worth it to run around and kill the cows and sheep and things as you see those as well. Don't pass those guys up because they also have a chance of dropping loot and also dropping food for you guys. Alright, when you grab a potion, it will give you a certain effect. So this gave us an effect of swiftness. So when you pick up a potion, it will give you that effect for a certain amount of time. And you can see the little blue icon up in the left corner is running down. That's your timer to tell you when that will be done. Also, you can kill pigs with chests on them to open up the chest. And you can kill these little pots to grab more emeralds. So a couple more tricks there for you guys. Alright, let's see what we got from our second mission. Come on, baby. Something good. You can do it. Alright. Boost of swiftness. So we'll go ahead and drop that into our last artifact spot. And you can see we got a few more bows. So I would say when you're going to try to figure out which one you want to use, go to whatever thing you're looking at. So maybe melee. And then you can see the area effect it has, the speed it has, and the power it has. And you can compare that to your current one. So that is a good way to figure out which one you want to use. And then of course there is kind of three different things. There's like a power number, which is that one you see there, or 3 over here. And there is the enchantment types. So there's different enchantment types that can have up to 3 enchantment types. So you could actually stack these enchantments on top of each other. And then the stats. So those are 3 things you need to look at to figure out which thing you want to equip. And then same thing for ranged weapons, the same exact thing. They'll have different enchantments and things that you can use. And then lastly, armor. Armor will have different enchantments and different values and stats. And you may, actually armor doesn't have stats, just just enchantments. So pick your armor based off your enchantments and what you think looks cool. And then of course artifacts. I have all my artifacts loaded right now because that's all I had. And then what this one does is it shows you what's enchanted. So I found a better sword, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to salvage this, and you'll see we get 1 enchantment point back, so now we have 2. So now we can come in here, and if we want to enchant, I think I'm going to go this bow because I think it has better enchantments. So if we want to, let's see, if we want to put rapid fire on this one, or bonus shot, I'm going to go with rapid fire, and we can add that. And then on this sword, we can add, let's see, which one do I want to add? I'm going to add leeching to this, so that's cool because it gives you some health back. And I think that is it for my inventory right now. So after each mission, you probably want to go through here and look through this. Now, I haven't seen this yet, but cosmetics, we bought the game early, so we got a hero cape and we can have a baby chicken pet. So you can turn those on and off as you like. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So now you'll see we have this blacksmith guy, but we also have free emeralds. So like I said before, if you run around and look in these chests, so there was that one. I think there's a few more around the map. Just kind of go around the edges. They're all on the edges. I don't think there's anything in the house, but if you go around the edges, each time you complete a mission, I think a new one of those show up. So after the first mission, that first one will show up. When you do multiple missions after that, you will get more emerald chests that show up around the map, and you can go collect those. So what we can do is we can trade for a random piece of gear here, and that gave us a armor that we probably won't use anyways. But hey, you can always go there and trade with that guy. And then anytime you want to dismantle any of these things, you can dismantle them up to your discretion. So, I think that's pretty much it for this video, guys. That's all the tips and tricks I have for you today. So if you're a beginner, hopefully this helped you out. Or if you're an intermediate player or later in the game, maybe I told you something that you didn't know about. So, if you haven't smash that like button, go ahead and do that. That really helps me out. Also, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you never miss a video from me, aka Benny P. And if you guys learned something new in this video, go down in the comments and let me know what you learned. And if you just thought that this video was crazy and pretty easy and everyone should already know all these tips, then give me the most obvious tip that you think everyone should have known and was kind of useless to add here. So yeah, let me know down in the comments, guys, what you guys think about this, and then we'll come out with kind of a phase 2 intermediate video maybe in the next couple of days to let you guys know some intermediate tips to use later in the game and to help you progress. So if you like this video, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!